that a lot of people, they know that slavery was a cultural practice, not a political invasion of Africa.
There's different types of African slavery.
Okay.
And I remember reading about in Mali, slavery was for 9 years, 9 months, and 9 days.
That regulated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, when a Malian sells you a person, what does that mean? Are they transferring a work contract, or is it really the selling of a person? They didn't have the right to just abuse the people who were enslaved to them. They couldn't, like, they weren't able to, like, do this weird stuff to them. People could move around, they could function. They couldn't do all that stuff. And then in some cases, I think people were, the kids were, like in one version of slavery, people were born free. So we have our own words for slavery. And what it was is not the same thing. Because if American slavery had anything to do with a time limit, imagine that. Imagine if the Africans who sold us into slavery, if their slavery had been what we did over here, then all of those people that they sold would have been free in 9 years.
Yeah.
So how are the Africans going to conceptualize, when I sell you this person, what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to rape them and torture them, do weird stuff, you're going to kill them.
They didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, maybe some royals did or whatever, I don't know. But in general, like...
No.
And slavery was still a problem in Africa. They still had a problem with it, and they could see that people were being removed. Like in the Congo, there's this whole thing where, like, you're destroying the country. You're removing all these people. It's a major problem. So they're clear there's an issue, but I don't think they had an idea that now what they're doing to them over there is psycho weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't talk. They can't speak their language. They're in chains. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't envision that. I don't. We'll see too. Like one of the things that I always raise is people say like, well, they sold us into slavery. They were also our moms who had their children stolen. Yeah. They were also our babies that we were stolen from. Yeah. So they in Africa, you can't just like. Black people get that. Like it's like if there's if we're in here and there's like some guy that runs in here, all of a sudden we rob the store with that guy. Like we didn't have nothing to do with this fool. We don't know him. He's just black. So you have that in slavery. You got these psychos or these people who are doing bad. And then people who were being victimized. And then people are like, y'all sold us. So mom, she's traumatized. Like they done took her baby. She's crying, oh my God. Praying, please bring my baby back, and you're like, I hate you. It's insane. So,
you know what I mean? I have it that clear. But what people don't understand here is that this is how it happened. Even if it is because ignorance, mistake, or whatever, this is how it happened. And that's why we should go over it to reconnect with Africa in a healthy way. But we need to know that.
Right.